As I even recall from myself having a ghostly experience, I feel as though that even though I've had that before, I kind of didn't understand it then. I suppose as you get older, you probably do understand it at some point in your life, but maybe you don't. And I suppose the questions can be is, if there is life after death, then where do we go? Is there a judgment day? Will they have a rapture in this world? A lot of people want to know what is the end of mankind. I feel as though that every culture in the world had an end. If you look at through history, every culture did have an end. The Romans, Greeks, the Minoans, all these other different cultures had an end to it. What the end was? Well, the end was either their culture had been wiped out totally, or they had been enslaved and killed. So I feel as though with every culture in the world, especially human beings, we usually are the ones that die out. But as human beings, we do leave certain stories behind. It could be drawings, it could be anything, it could be artwork left behind for other people to see, just as the Mayans did as well, and just as the Europeans and the Africans in centuries ago, especially people in the Middle East, where we left something for others to see and hopefully for others to understand in this world. I feel as though that we have an obligation to read these historical stories, to try to find out what happened to these cultures, and is there any way that we as human beings be able to figure out how can we avoid a cultural wipeout, or how can we avoid destruction of our human culture? That is the question.